Yo, what is up YouTube? How's everybody doing today? I just woke up from a nap, so you know I'm kind of sleepy or whatever. I don't know if you guys can see my bags. You probably can, but you know at this point, you guys, what haven't you guys seen in terms of how my face looks on video? So today is the Q&A. I'm extremely excited because you guys have asked so many questions. The reason I took so long is because typically when I upload the video the first day or wait a week or two is when you guys come in with more comments. So I got more, comments and stuff and questions on my Instagram and my Twitter. So I only took a certain amount because there was a long list to get to. So I only picked up, a certain amount of things that I wanted to say and talk about. It wasn't anything too personal or anything, but it was just, things that I feel like you guys wanted to know the most. So thank you guys so much for all your comments, and I really appreciate it. And all the questions you guys asked, I really do appreciate that as well. So the day has come. Let's finally get to this video. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to it in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and get into these questions. If you guys didn't know, I actually wrote this on a notebook because we're doing it the getaway. You guys know that I record with my phone, so we gotta, use our resources and stuff just to answer these questions. So the first question, I'm gonna start off with the basic questions. The first question I had was, how old are you? I am 19 years old. My birthday is December 7, 1999, specifically on Pearl Harbor. Not the, actual year, but when on the day. So the day and the month. I'm gonna be turning 20 this year. I'm extremely excited. Turning 20, I feel old. I feel really old already. My back's already hurting. You can see I got the wrinkles going. No, I'm just playing, but I'm happy to turn 20. I feel like at this point in my life, a lot of things have happened, a lot of things that I'm very proud of, and just a lot of success that's been coming lately. So I'm definitely happy that, just with how everything's going at the moment, YouTube and just my personal life. So that is the first question. I'm 19 years old, and yeah, that is, how tall are you? I am 5'8". If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can probably know on my pictures I'm not too short. It's a bad height, I think it's pretty decent. Plus I have like a year or two to grow, so we'll see what my full growth is in the next 2 years. The question that we have is favorite singer. I'm gonna do that plural. I'm gonna do favorite singers. I don't really. Okay, we obviously know it's Lana Del Rey, right? This can be male or female because the question says male or female. Singers, Lana Del Rey, right? I listen to a lot of Bryson Tiller. I love R&B music. Who else do I listen to? I don't have favorites besides. Do I have favorites? Lana Del Rey is a favorite. Bryson Tiller is a favorite. Who else is a favorite? I love Kuko. I love Rex Orange County. I love Kali Uchis. I love Daniel Caesar. I love Khaled. I love basically anybody. So I wouldn't really consider anybody a favorite because I love all of them equally, except for a couple artists. We already know who that is, but yeah, so that is, to answer that question, I don't really have a favorite, but I do have others that I like more than others. So, it's kind of hard if I'm, being honest with that stuff, so that's kind of hard to answer for me. Have his favorite Lana Del Rey unreleased song. For me, my favorite would probably be Riding with A$AP Rocky. That was an unreleased song. I remember when I first started doing YouTube, I did that reaction, and I never knew about that song until one of my subscribers at the time. When I first did a reaction to Lana Del Rey, a lot of people started commenting a lot of unreleased songs by her, and I was like extremely excited. And I saw this Riding one, and I was like, right, I've already knew about this one, but what is this song? But then it was interesting because she made a song with A$AP Rocky, so I was like, I have to check this out, and that's probably my favorite. There are a lot of great unreleased Lana Del Rey songs that I like. Just the whole A$AP Rocky and Lana Del Rey duo always does it for me, from National Anthem and from other songs that they've done, Summer Bummer. So I would say a song like that really stands out to me the most. I prefer that one, rather than all the other songs. Question we have is favorite rapper. My actual favorite rapper is always gonna be the same, Tupac Shakur. So the question was favorite rapper and favorite song. So favorite rapper is Tupac. My favorite song by him, I would say Keep Your Head Up. When I was a little kid, that song has always stuck to my head, because of the message and what he was talking about. If you guys have never heard that song, you guys need to check it out because it is like the best song ever to listen to. It has a very deep message. Usually when I react to music, and even outside of music, I always look for the message, visually and, hearing it. So, just what he was talking about, and at that time, and it can definitely relate to how society is nowadays. So that's that song that always stick out to me is Tupac Shakur, my favorite rapper, and Keep Your Head Up. Don't get me wrong, I do love rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000, Biggie Smalls. All these other rappers, they're greats, but he specifically is always going to stand out to me. So that's my favorite rapper. It's Lana Del Rey concert. So this question was mainly asking, have I ever went to a Lana Del Rey concert? And I actually did about 2 years ago. About 1 to 2. It was in 2017, so about a year and a half ago. Almost 2 years. So that experience for me was so surreal because I started listening to Lana Del Rey in about early 2017. No, probably late 2016 into 2017. So when I went to her concert, when she came to Dallas, Texas, over there at the American Airlines Center, it was just like a whole different experience for me. That's the second concert that I went to. The first concert I went to was Fora. I saw him at Gas Monkey, and I met him. The second concert I went to was Lana Del Rey's, which was in February, so it was at the beginning of a new year. So when I first saw her, she actually, Kali Uchis opened up for her. I heard of Kali Uchis, but I wasn't really too much into her like that. I've heard a couple of her songs, and I think around that time is definitely when I started doing reactions, and the first song I heard from her was Loner, so I definitely knew who she was. But her voice sounded amazing. Kali Uchis, the way she opened up with her songs and stuff, it sounded really good. And then Lana Del Rey comes out, and if you haven't checked out that vlog, check out that vlog. I'm gonna put it in the description down below. Inside of me was like, you know, don't just, you know, be there and experience everything. I have to definitely record everything, you know, so it was definitely an experience. I recorded every single song that she sung, so it was definitely something that I'm always gonna remember to this day. And whenever she comes on tour, whenever that album comes out, I'm definitely gonna go on, you know, to go see her again with my mom, and go ahead and check out everything, because at this point, even when I first started listening to her, I'm a bigger fan now, you know, so I definitely probably gonna start crying or something. You know, when I went, it was just a whole different experience, you know, because she's such a big artist. I didn't think I was ever gonna go to her concert. The tickets actually weren't that expensive, you know, so, and we were in a good, pretty much seating, so I definitely had an experience and something that, a night that I'll never forget. So I definitely did enjoy going to her concert. And if you haven't been to her concert and she goes on tour and in your area, I definitely suggest going, because it's gonna be worth the watch. The question that we have is 3 wishes by a genie. If I could have 3 wishes, it would probably be, what would it be? So my first wish would probably be, damn, this is a hard question to think about. 3 wishes. My first wish would be, it sounds like something that's, I don't know, that people would probably think about no. But in my situation, it would probably be money. You know, I think, you know, I don't think it's less considerate of anybody else, because I know a lot of people who would feel the same way, you know, having a substantial amount of money. And let me explain why. The reason I would say money is because, in a situation that I'm in and that my family's in, so I feel like that would really correlate to, you know, a lot of things. You know, it would help me go to college, it would help me, you know, get a car, it would help me do all these other things and help me definitely pay for college, because that's the main priority right now. You know, buy me more equipment for YouTube, because if I get rich and if I have all this money, I'm not gonna quit doing YouTube. I still have an audience to entertain. So I would definitely say, you know, money that will be used on YouTube equipment, that would be used on having a car, that would be used on helping to pay my phone bill, helping my mom with rent, you know, and probably even buy my own apartment or something. So I would definitely say that would be my first wish. And I know I'm not the only one, because a lot of people feel the same way. Although it does sound like something that's so cliche, but you know, a lot of people deep down, I feel like they can, you know, really feel that way. So my first wish would be having a substantial amount of money. Second wish would probably be bringing someone that I lost in my life, you know, in terms, because it has happened, you know, in my life. So I would bring back a family member, you know, just because of my own personal reasons. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, might feel the same way. It's just when you don't have that person in your life no more, and they meant a lot to you, that would definitely be my wish. And if I could have a limited amount of wishes, I would definitely bring back every single body that I lost in my life to not being here physically. So my second wish would bring back somebody in my life. So first wish would be money. This doesn't sound good, but money. And then the second wish would be bringing back someone who passed away in my life, because, you know, when they did pass away, it grieved a lot. So that would be my second wish. And my third wish would probably have to be, this is really hard to think about. There's 3 wishes. You know what? My third wish would be, just because I'm a generous person, I would wish, and if this goes to everybody, you know, honestly, because I think about people a lot, probably my closest friends and just people in general, you know, having as much success. You know, it really makes me happy seeing people that have a lot of success in their lives, you know, especially for me, because a lot of people always come up to me, especially when I was in school all the time. A lot of people outside of just band would come up to me and ask me certain things, you know, about YouTube, and it would be like, oh, you know, I wish you the best in this. And it's such a great feeling knowing that people, you know, have a lot of confidence in you and everything that you do. You know, I get DMs all the time from people who always say, I love your reactions, I love what you're doing, I love your energy, I love how you do this, I love how you implement this. Like, it's just an amazing feeling, you know. So I wish success on everybody. You know, I would never try to down somebody in terms of wanting to reach and accomplish your goals. So I think, you know, money, you know, bringing back a family member, and then wishing success on everyone, because I think that's what everybody deserves, especially in this generation, you know. So yeah, that would be my third wish. Even though like majority of these things sound cliche, personally that would be my 3 wishes. What we have is college uploads. So this is a question that I get a lot from people. A lot of people ask, you know, what is going to happen when you go to college? And, you know, or not just college in general, but just working. So if things don't turn out with college and I just go to work, it's still going to be the same thing, you know. I'm not planning on leaving YouTube anytime soon or doing all this. I know majority of the time, a lot of my videos aren't really consistent all the time, and that's just my own personal reasons, you know, being busy doing other things outside of YouTube. You know, so I try to do as much as I can. You know, when I first started YouTube, I did as much as I could because it was the summertime, but you know, around this time that I got older and I have more priorities and things to take care of, and you know, just living my life because I want to enjoy my summer, you know. And I know a lot of people might be like, yeah, that's true, you know, I do really want to enjoy my summer, but you know, do YouTube videos on the side, you know, because I have a lot of things to react to, a lot of things that you guys want me to do, and I'm planning on starting my new YouTube channel soon, so that's definitely something I want to go ahead and get as well. So a lot of things that are just planned for the future, you know. But college and working and doing all this other stuff is definitely not going to stop me. I'm not planning on leaving YouTube anytime soon, doing anything else. It's strictly going to be YouTube. I started this and I had a vision, so I'm going to continue, you know, doing all this stuff for you guys, no matter what. What we have is, would I date Lana Del Rey? This is a funny, I always get this question every time I do a Lana Del Rey video. Would I date Lana Del Rey? Of course. You know, I started liking Lana Del Rey for a long time. But you guys do want to know something? Before Lana Del Rey, the girl who I was in love with was, let's say, it was Jennifer Aniston. So I love Jennifer Aniston. I always had a crush on her because of Friends. I'm a huge fan of Friends. I can binge watch that every single day. I've seen Friends probably about 3 times every single season. You know, and it's just an amazing, you know, it's just an amazing show that I love. You know, I've been starting to get into The Office and stuff like that. You know, that 70s show was definitely a good one. Family Guy, South Park. Well, those were shows that I watched growing up as a little kid. But for some reason, Friends always stood out to me. That was always my favorite show, just with the plot and everything. Every single show just brought you something different. And most importantly, you know, my favorite characters, which in Friends, I would probably say it was, I don't know, something about Ross. He was always my favorite. Of course, Joey, Chandler. I literally like every single body in the cast. So, but before Lana Del Rey, it was Jennifer Aniston. I still love Jennifer Aniston. So, but would I date Lana Del Rey? That's like a rhetorical question. I definitely would date her if she would give me a chance. The question that we have is favorite Lana Del Rey video after Ride. So you guys know in my earlier videos, this is interesting because this person did the research. Or, you know, like 2 or 3 videos I probably said Ride was my favorite. Favorite Lana Del Rey video besides Ride? You know what? I would have to say Shades of Cool. You know, when I first watched Shades of Cool, and just seeing that whole video, like how she was so angelic in that video. But then again, there's National Anthem, and West Coast was a good song too. But I probably have to say Shades of Cool. That's probably my favorite besides Ride. I've always adored the whole video, you know, just how it looked and just the aesthetics that she had, you know. Shades of Cool just because of the whole visuals and, you know, the song in general just makes everything better. So that would probably have to be my second favorite outside of Ride. That we have is top 3 songs of all time. This is like the same thing with singers, you know. It's kind of hard to say because I have like a lot of songs that I like, you know. But my favorite song of all time, probably my 3 favorite songs probably has to be Queen, either Bohemian Rhapsody or Love of My Life. Ever since I started listening, ever since I saw the Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, I fell in love with Queen. You guys can tell about how much reactions I've been doing to Queen. So I would say either Love of My Life or Bohemian Rhapsody, just for one. My second favorite song, damn, this is a hard question. Second favorite song would be Ride by Lana Del Rey, just because, you know, the whole monologue and the whole visuals and everything that she talked about in that song, probably my second favorite song of all time. My third favorite song of all time. Putting him on the spot on this video. Third favorite song of all time. Damn, that's hard. You know what? I'm just gonna have to say something random. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say. I feel like those 2 songs that I said were just songs that I really like. But I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. There's so many songs that are my favorites. So I can't really name my 3 favorite songs of all time. I can definitely tell you songs that I do love. What we have is 10 years from now, what are your life goals? Where do I see myself? This is my favorite question of all time. Shout out to Ali because she actually DM'd me this. So her question was, where do you see yourself in 10 years? You know, my vision has always been so you know, out of focus. I mean, in a good way, you know, it's always been directed towards one thing, towards another. You know, I really see myself being really successful with YouTube, having my own business. If you guys know, I'm planning on in the future becoming an entrepreneur. You know, I've always wanted to start up my own business, a clothing line specifically. You know, just because I've always had interest in that area. From 10 years from now, I see myself being big on YouTube. Obviously, if I continue, you know, I feel like I'll be big on YouTube in the next 2 or 3 years. You know, I think with YouTube, you just have to have patience and, you know, be very consistent. But even sometimes, if you guys don't know this, a majority of the time when I don't upload, like if I don't upload for like for a week or two, I gain like 50 subscribers, 50 to 75. So it really ranges a lot because I have over 300 videos. You know, there's so much content to watch on my channel. So 10 years from now, I see myself being big on YouTube, being an entrepreneur, you know, not having kids anytime soon because I'll be 29 years old. I'll be like 29, 30 years old. So I'm definitely don't want to have kids around that time. I'll probably have my fiance and everything. So 10 years from now, I see myself doing that. And my life goals are basically starting my own business, you know, branching out, you know, actually, you know, being really big and successful on YouTube. That's something I've always wanted to do. You know, I've always wanted to be not considered a celebrity, but I definitely want to be known. I feel like I have a really good purpose, you know, in my life, you know. That's always been something I've always wanted to strive for. I like doing certain things and I like accomplishing them. So I definitely see myself being an entrepreneur, branching out, you know, having a YouTube channel, branching out with other things, starting my own clothing line, you know, starting my own channel. You know, that's not even gonna happen. That's gonna happen soon with the YouTube channel. So doing stuff like that, you know, touring around the world, you know, what would I say? Touring around the world. I've always wanted to go skydiving, so that's something I always want to do. Hopefully I don't die because I'm scared of heights. But after going to Six Flags, going on the Titan like 30 times, I don't think I'm scared of heights at this point. So I think I'm good with that. But yeah, those are my life goals. It's mainly just YouTube and just my, you know, business and stuff like that. So I really see myself being a successful business person because literally YouTube is a business, you know, making all these videos. I definitely do make money off YouTube. So, you know, YouTube being like an outlet for income, you know, and, you know, just my personal job. So, yeah, that's my personal life goal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys had this was just half of the questions that you guys had. This is literally half the stuff. I'm surprised a lot of you guys didn't really get that personal and wanted to know more of me and stuff like that because, you know, that's the tea. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, I feel like later on in the future, I'm definitely going to make another Q&A when I probably reach about 10,000 subscribers, probably around that time. So it's going to be a huge adjustment. I feel like I'm going to do like a comparison video, like having almost 5K and then having 10,000. So I think that would be a pretty good video. But yeah, guys, this is it for the Q&A. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. So, you know, watch my videos and share my videos. I think I've been looking at my analytics, and a lot of you guys have been sharing my videos, but I think we can do better, you know, as a YouTube channel. But it's also on my end and stuff. So, yeah, I would really appreciate that from you guys. Thank you guys so much for asking all these questions. You know, this is just a small snippet of questions that you guys had. You know, there was so much, but this video is almost like 20 minutes long. It probably is 20 minutes long. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, all the comments that you suggested. Thumbs up on the video, and if you guys want to, you know, say anything about how you feel about what I answered, go ahead and leave your comment down below. Instagram and Twitter. And if you guys want more videos like this, you know, just, you know, besides reactions and stuff, I'll definitely make more like this. But my personal channel is coming soon. Not getting it out yet. You know, you guys will get vlogs, challenges. I'm thinking about doing prank. I'm thinking about pranking my mom, but we'll see about that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video, man. Peace out. We're out this. Yeah. Peace. Let's do peace. I mean, peace. I'm out. Biatch.